And we're live.
Can we watch this video because it makes me laugh?
Yeah, man.
All right, this is a gentleman on a roller coaster. I think I haven't seen it for a little while, but he gets panicky and passes out constantly. So they put the windows like boot up and shut down sound on it. Are you guys queued up at 0?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready, set, play.
No.
Oh, I love.
He's not faking.
That's dangerous.
You should not be on a roller coaster.
Look, he'll wake up.
How horrifying.
Look at him. He says, "Oh shit," and passes out.
It can't be good for you to pass out as many times in
Look at
rapid
him.
succession.
Wow, that's pretty fucking good.
That can't be good. He should not be riding roller coasters. He ended that roller coaster 4 IQ points lower than when he started.
Yeah,
You can't be passing out 6 times in a minute.
No,
Like,
I watched a similar one. He wasn't on a roller coaster. It was like a chair with 2 people in it. They want a giant bungee that they pull down and spring up, and it goes up like 5 stories. Like, it's gigantic. And he passes out as it's surging through the air. And he's out for he was out much longer than this guy, and he comes to and he's like, "Oh no. Never again. Never again. Never again." That was his big takeaway from riding the giant swing. He never wanted to do that again. I don't usually take pleasure in other people's misery, but somehow these passing out videos seem like fun.
Oh, he got on the roller coaster on his own. He knew.
I-
Like, unless this was his first roller coaster ever, in which case it's weird for him to be filmed as if he, someone was anticipating it. But what's weird is I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually,
Why
it's
were they
probably
filming?
environmental, like not environmental, like atmospheric thing is how you vomit on planes, but you don't vomit at all flipping around on a paramotor.
Yeah, it's sometimes I do get sick on a paramotor. I'll do a cross country thing, and it just like it's midday and it moves me around too much. I don't get sick. I just feel bad. But I really think it's a loss of control thing and like a loss of vision thing. When I'm in the airplane, when I'm in the back seat of a car, like I can't see what's happening, and there's this disassociation between what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing. Whereas like when I'm flying a paramotor or driving a car, they're associated and I don't get sick. Same thing with a
That
big
makes
boat.
sense.
Like if I'm on a big boat and I'm rocking around, but everything I see looks like indoors, that gets me seasick.
So glad I don't have that. I've never been seasick. I've never been sick on a plane. I've never been motion sick.
It's a
like-
weakness that I have.
It was like something that I didn't get with I was with my girlfriend at a roller coaster park, and like the way I do roller coaster parks is like, all right, we just finished. Let's run back and loop into the line, like immediately,
Mhm.
right now. Like the whole point of the day is to ride as many things as possible. It's like, oh, you want to get like a snack? You want to go? No, we're here for roller coasters. I want to be riding all day.
I have the
and-
same spirit, but after like 3 loops, it's like, yeah. You know what would be fun? Like we should check out the carousel one time too, while I recover.
Oh, look at that. There's not even a line for the bench ride.
Yeah, exactly.
It's near the water fountain. Yeah, that's like we got like 5 roller coasters into the day, and like we were like about to walk in line, and we got like the priority pass, and I'm acting like a 7-year-old where I'm like way ahead of her. Be like, come on. All these people are in the regular line, but they're
This
gonna
is
pass us.
recently, like your current girlfriend?
Yeah. This was like a couple months ago, and she's like, I don't know if I can. Like, I need to really sit down for a bit. If I go on this again, I'm gonna vomit. And I was like, no, you're not. She's like, yes, I know I will. And I'm like, all right. Well, then I'm gonna go. And just-
Yeah.
But
You know what you might
I don't
enjoy?
think I abandoned.
I bet you'd like this. I bet you'd like watching me ride roller coasters. It's a blast. Try it. Let's try it twice. I'll be back.
It is kind of fun to not have that problem and ride with people who do have that issue with roller coasters, because like I don't empathize at all. I don't get it, but they're so uncomfortable and they're so like either loosey goosey like that guy, or like so stiff they don't like they're having fun, like shoulders tight and up and eyes closed, which is like that can't possibly make this any better.
I'm I don't want to pump myself up, but like I'm brave about amusement park rides. I'm just not as tolerant as my like courage matches up with, right? So you know the one where they spin you around and then it's a giant disc that eventually goes like 5 stories tall and you're swinging. I'm like, I should totally do that. That looks like fun. That's something that I would like doing. And then about 3 minutes into it, it's like, how long is this ride? Can I endure any more of this? This is awful. That's my experience.
I don't
That's how
like
all
those.
those spinning rides are. Like it goes from very little fun in the first 40 seconds to how long are they? Did they forget us in here? Like, please take us down. Like, I want a roller coaster. I want to like feel and see the spanning of distance. Like you've got an idea of your speed. Then like that's why it's fun. Just spinning, it's lame as shit.
Roller coasters.
I hate spinning.
If you don't go on them all the time, like I don't think I've been on a roller coaster in 10 years. So when I get back, it's like, wow, these have gotten better. You know, the newest one is always like, you know, if you go to a big park like Universal or Disney World or something, Six Flags, they're usually trying to build world-class roller coasters. The new one is better than anything you've ever been on, if it's been a while.
I don't do the spinning rides at all. Anything that goes in a circular motion, I refuse to do. I will get sick. I will vomit. It will ruin my fucking day, and it won't be that much fun at any point during the ride. I love roller coasters, like wooden coasters, metal coasters, fucking electromagnetic coasters. Like I like it when they get cute with the seating.
Mm-hmm.
There's Superman the Ride here in Atlanta where you are in the Superman position. You get in, it locks your chest in, and then it tilts you forward, and now you fly. And if you have the pass and everything, you know, you get in the very front coaster. So now there's not some asshole right in front of you. You are in front, and you have that visual of being Superman, which is cool. There's one where you stand up. You're standing and it locks you in a standing position, and it does like this weird back. I can't explain it. It does this like the back flip, and like when it comes down and it's at the bottom of the loop-de-loop, it like I pass out every time. I go unconscious for maybe two.
Why do you keep going on it?
It's fun. You know, you
some
just
video
black
of
out.
this, Kyle. I promise we won't put it online and laugh.
You know, you black out for 2 seconds and then you're back. And it's just in that one part of the ride. Every time I've ever ridden it, it's called the Georgia Scorcher, maybe. I can't remember. But it doesn't.
Embarrassing to pass out?
No, like nobody knows.
Okay.
You know, I just black out and then I'm back 2 seconds later.
I've been choked out a couple times, and I don't know why. Sorry to interrupt your story, but my reaction, which doesn't make sense intellectually, is to be embarrassed. Like everyone's laughing, everyone knows something I don't know, and I'm really out of the loop, and that's how I feel.
Seems natural.
The other kind of ride that I like a lot, and it's actually the one that scares me the most. They have this thing in Atlanta called acrophobia, which means the fear of heights. If you remember in the episode of It's Always Sunny when Dee got her like braid ripped out of her head, there's this ride where you sit in it and you're kind of in like a bicycle seat kind of thing, and then some shoulder clamps come down over you, and you just go straight up. You go straight up 200 feet roughly, and then it tilts forward, so you're kind of almost facing the ground, like face first, and then the operator starts messing with you. The operator's like, all right, blah, blah, blah. Welcome to acrophobia. It's the highest point and blah, blah, blah. We're up to 225 feet. And mid-sentence, he drops you. There's no warning. You're just gone. And the thing doesn't start. It's got an electromagnetic brake. So it's incredibly good at braking this enormous amount of people and machinery right before it hits the ground, but in a nice controlled way. It's not a jolt. It's full speed for like 95% of it, and then and you're on the ground again. But it's fucking terrifying.
I love that kind of ride. That is my favorite kind of ride in the world. Yeah. I've been on some, like the operator mess with you. I see ones where they mechanically mess with you, right? Where like you're up at the top, you're looking down, you don't know like what the fuck, and then it falls 4 inches. And
like the Tower of Terror did that.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one I'm talking about was more of a chair, like outdoors. But yeah, it'll fall 4 inches, and you're just like, "Ah!" Okay, and then it drops you for real, and usually there's a couple drops along the way, like tower tear, to make the most of the altitude. But yeah, that kind of ride is I don't get sick, and I get all the thrill.
Yeah, for
See,
sure.
I don't like those ones. Like I'll do them, but I've never like, oh yeah, the fall ride. Like
Mm.
I just like going really, really fast on roller coasters. That's why the Top Thrill Dragster at Cedar Point is the most fun roller
yeah.
coaster I've ever been on in my entire life. Like you go so fast the first time you ride it, and so quickly. Like it also uses magnets to accelerate you, and you hit like well over 120 miles an hour over the course of no time at all. Like not at all. And it fires you straight up in the air, like 400 feet, doing a couple like, spins, and then you see, the whole Great Lake, and then you go straight back down, and it's over in less than 30 seconds, but it's a blast.
What's more fun, getting pulled up the first hill with a chain as you anticipate and hear the clicking and clacking, or going up the first hill as part of the ride electromagnetically?
I like both.
It depends.
Like I really do
Both so
love
fun.
roller coasters. They're it's one of my favorite things in the world. So like I appreciate the old timey wooden coasters because they're different. They're definitely different. They're rougher. It's a different feel. But
They
I really like.
in a
Yeah,
different way.
so it can be a rough ride. It's mechanical. It's old timey. Yeah, and I love that a lot. But I like the ones that fucking ramp you up there and now it's time. Like it's I like it all. I love roller coasters.
Yeah, I do too.
Mm-hmm.
But the anticipation, the click, 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 that's fucking classic. Like I often have changed my mind about 50 clicks into the click, 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 click. I'll be like, I think I would opt out of this right now if I could, but I'm 8,000 feet up. I don't. There's no way to get out of this.